again. Right, applications of the stack. Now we'll be studying about different applications. That is, what are the areas in which we can use the stack. Already we have been using the stacks till now, but specifically there are four main areas wherein which we use the stacks, and specifically if following the norms of the stack, these are the areas in which we use. Other than these also we will be using the stack. Basically we use the stacks, different applications of the stack. Basically we use the stack for converting expressions from one form to another form, that is infix to postfix, postfix to prefix, and other forms. The different types of expressions we have seen in C. So still I'll be explaining it once again. In conversion of expressions, we'll be using the stack to evaluate the expressions, specifically the arithmetic expressions, and that too the postfix expression. We'll be using the stack. Recursion. To implement the recursive function, we will make use of the stack. So what is a recursion? A function which calls itself, that is called as a recursion. To implement this, we'll be using the stack, because we have seen recursive functions in C. The GCD and Fibonacci sequence we have studied in C programming language subject. So to implement that at the background, we'll be making use of the stack. And other applications could be like to find whether it is palindrome or not. We have seen in the lab program, for example, 121, it was palindrome. For checking whether the number was palindrome or not, we used the stack and check whether the expression is valid or not. So there are so many applications of the stacks. So different notations, what is Polish notation, what is infix notation, what is postfix. So that I'll be discussing now. Before we go for evaluation of expressions, the next bit here is evaluation, but before that we must be able to convert expression from infix to postfix. For that purpose, we should know different types of expressions. So let us see the different types of expressions. What are the types of expression? What is an expression? The mathematical term here is the sequence of operators and operands that is going to reduce to some single value is called as an expression. So when you evaluate that, we will be getting some result. So that is what is expression. So there are three main forms. Infix expression means in between. If an expression, in an expression, if an operator is coming in between two operands, then it is called as an infix expression. The infix expression is also called as it can be whether it can have parenthesis or it may not have any parenthesis. So this is what is an example for infix. What infix says, operator is coming in between two operands. What is operator? This is one expression. This is one expression. In this expression, plus is an operator which is coming between two operands A and B. Another expression, minus is an operator, A and B are operands. So minus is coming in between A and B. So this is called as infix expression. In, you should remember these terms. In, what in indicates, in between two operands, the operator will come. Next expression is post means. Post means afterwards. In an expression, if operator is following the two operands, that means operator will be coming after the two operands. Then it is called as a postfix expression. So no parentheses are allowed in this. Whereas in infix, you can either you have parentheses or you may not have any parentheses in case of infix. Whereas in case of postfix, we will be not having any parentheses or brackets. Postfix expression is also called as suffix expression or reverse Polish expression. These are other names given for that. You must be careful in the exam. They may give these names also. Evaluate the suffix expression or evaluate the reverse Polish expression or evaluate the postfix expression. All three are same. Reverse Polish. That means first two operands will come, then the operator will come. That is called as postfix expression. Opposite to this is prefix. That means operator will come first and later the two operands will come. In an expression, if operator is preceding or it precedes the two operands, then it is called as an prefix expression. You can make out of this. Pre means first, post means end, in means in between. So these terms will help you to remember the types of expressions. This is also free from parentheses, and it is also called as Polish expression or Polish notation. This is reverse Polish, and this is what is Polish expression or Polish notation, and that is what is mentioned here in your syllabus. What is that? Polish notation, nothing but Polish expression or Polish notation. So now we have seen three types of expressions. So next thing here is how do we convert an expression from infix to postfix? Specifically, we have to convert the expression from infix to postfix. So that means I'll take one example. Infix expressions. So infix expression. This is one infix expression, a plus b, a plus b plus c. So this is also one postfix infix expression. So another example could be a plus b. If you want to convert this to postfix, how do you do? What we'll do? It's very simple because there are two operands. First write a and b, then write the operator. This is what it is in its postfix form now. Now, when you want to convert this expression to postfix, so what is that notation that you should follow? How do you convert? Whether you perform this one first or this one first. So when we have two operators, we will go from left to right. That means I will write AB plus first, I will solve this first, then I will write plus C. This in turn will be written as, take it as one operand, take it as another operand. So AB plus C plus, this is what is postfix form. Now this I can write because I know about this precedence and associativity, how to evaluate the expressions and all. So there are some rules for this. So if I directly write like this, you may not understand. So there are some rules, precedence and associativity of the operators. There are certain rules for that. So they are called as precedence and associativity of operators. So that we'll be studying before we go for the conversion. So what is precedence and what is associativity of the operators? So each operator is associated with its own priority value. So as you know that multiplication is having more priority than the addition and subtraction. Yes, based on those priority, expressions are evaluated. And the priority of each operator is predefined in C. The predefined priority or precedence order given to each of the operator is called precedence of the operator. What is precedence of an operator? The predefined priority or the precedence order in what is the priority for that and what is the order you have to evaluate, that is already given in C. So that is called as precedence of the operator. Already that is given because we know that multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. When you have these, multiplication and division are having highest priority. Then we go for addition and subtraction. With this simple, we know only these operators, but in C there are many operators. We have to take care of all the operators. So that is identified by the precedence. That is priority. So these are set of operators what we'll be using in C. Because we are knowing only 4 to 5 operators till now, but all these are treated as operators in C. So this table you must be remembering. You must remember this table. But frequently, if you if you solve some expressions, it is very easy to remember all this. So by looking at this table, you may worry that how to remember, and also it's very simple. When you go on solving, it's very easy to remember. So these are the operators and what they are made for, and what is the precedence of those operators, and what is the associativity of these operators. Right. So before I go for this table, I will just define the associativity also, because that is related in this table. So associativity I will define, then I will come back to that table. What is associativity? It is given here. What is associativity? It is basically the order in which we evaluate the operators, the order in which we give the priority to solve the operators. That means whether we solve the operators from left to right or from right to left. That is called as associativity. There are some operators in C which must be evaluated from left to right. Which must be evaluated from left to right. Say for example, 2 plus 3 plus 4. What you do is both are having same priority, some precedence. So you can add in any way, the sum will be 9. So if I have expression something like this, 2 into 3 plus 4. So what it will give us a result? So it will give us a result. So now you have to decide whether I should do star first or plus first, because priority for multiplication is more compared to plus. In such situation, what we do here is we will first solve the multiplication operator. 2 into 3 is how much? 6 plus 4 as it is. And 6 plus 4 is 10. This is what is the result when we have two operators. So I'll take one more example. 2 into 3 into 4. Right? Now I have star and star, two operators. Both operators are having same priority. Both the operators are also having same priority. In this case, what to do? And this is where the associativity comes into existence. Associativity means whether you have to solve from left to right or from right to left. When there are two operators in an expression, if we have two operators with the same priority, then we decide how to solve based on the associativity that is predefined in C. For star, the predefined associativity or order is from left to right. That means when there are two stars, adjacent stars, first you solve this one. So 2 into 3 is 6 into 4, then it is 24. So this is what is the outcome. This is what is associativity. Say for the same example, I'll take one more example. In such scenario, how will you do? What will you do in such scenario? If you want to calculate 2 raised to 2, this is power operator. In mathematics, we know that 2 raised to 2 is how much? It is 4. 2 raised to 3 is how much? It is 8. Now, if I have something like this, 2 raised to 2 raised to 2, how will you solve this? 2 raised to 2 raised to 2. That means for that purpose, first we should solve this. What this will result? This will result into 2 raised to 4. Why? Because 2 raised to 2 is how much? 4. Then you solve this 2 raised to 4, probability is 16. Yes, this is how we solve. Now this is written like this. We cannot write like this in program. We cannot write like this in program. How it is represented in program? This is written like this: 2 raised to 2 raised to 2. If you want to write only 2 raised to 2, that is written like this: 2 power 2. Cap means power operator in C. And if you want to write 2 raised to 2 raised to 2, that is how we write it like this: 2 raised to 2 raised to 2. Now, as per this, as per our convention, what we have done here is first we have to evaluate this 2 raised to 2. That means first I should evaluate this power, because there are two power operators now. There are two power operators, and associativity we have to decide whether I have to go from left to right or right to left. And this is the operator where I should come from right to left. If you go from left to right, the answer will be wrong. Why? Because in such power operators, we will first solve this exponent and then we perform 2 raised to 4. That means first you get the answer for this. So how this expression will become? This expression will become something like this. What is that? 2 raised to 2 is how much? 4. Then 2 raised to 4 will be 16. Now this is what is associativity. I hope you have understood the meaning of associativity. So what it indicates? Associativity is something like this, something in which we decide whether to go from left to right or right to left. So there are very few operators in C wherein which we have to go from right to left. For example, one operator we have seen where we go from right to left. So if you go from left to right, what happens for this? If you do like this, 2 raised to 2 raised to 2. If you solve this first, 2 raised to 2 is 4. 4 raised to 2 is how much? It is 16. I think this is the specific case in which we'll get same result. But there, if you take something like this, 2 raised to 3 raised to 5, obviously the result for this, will be different. If you solve this first, then if you solve this and then go for this, the results will be different. So that is where the associativity will come. Basically, it will help us to decide whether to go from left to right or left to right or right to left. So with these notations, now we can study this table. So these are set of operators. Brackets will be always having highest priority, because we know that bracket of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction, that rule. So Wherever we have the brackets and arrow operator and then this member access operator, that is dot operator, all are having highest priority. And if they are appearing in an expression, you should go from left to right. So whenever we solve, we'll be referring to this table. Next, we have unary operators, plus, plus, minus, minus, negation, plus, minus, unary, minus, address operator, indirection operator. It is not multiplication, it is indirection operator, what we use in pointers. Then size of operator, all are coming to next level and their precedence value is 40. That means highest precedence is 15. We should give value priority for this. Next priority will be for this. But the associativity here is right to left. If these operators are appearing in an expression, you should give preference for them from right to left. And all remaining, the next level comes multiplication, division, and modulo. They are coming in the third priority level. Then their associativity is from left to right. Next, we have and addition and subtraction, binary addition and binary subtraction. They are having next priority. After multiplication and division, we have addition and subtraction, and they are also from left to right. And then we have next set of operators called left shift and right shift. So all the operators, they are having their own priority and associativity. Likewise, they have the priority and the associativity changes for these. Only for 4 types of operator it is changing. For conditional operator and for assignment operator, associativity is right to left. Associativity is right to left for these 2 operators, and for this one. For this increment, right to left, and these 2 right to left. So remaining all are left to right. So it's very easy to remember. So what you can do here is you only try to remember the operators which are having right to left associativity. Then obviously by default, the remaining all are left to right. What is that? All the assignment operators, conditional operator, and what? This increment, logical, and all. They are all having right to left associativity, and remaining all must be evaluated from left to right. Right? This is a sample table which you may have to refer to this again and again. So some of the examples are given here, like the mathematical expressions, associativity is over. So right associative operator, that also I have told. If you want to evaluate from right to left, then they are called as right associative operators. For example, exponential. Just now I have given the same example for you. Exponential operator. How do you solve? This is one more example which is taken. 2 raised to 3 raised to 2. For that purpose, first we have to evaluate 3 raised to 2 must be evaluated first. So 3 raised to 2 is 9. Then we will evaluate 2 raised to 9. We will get a result of 512. And this is what is right associative operator. In some places, this power operator or exponentiation operator may also be represented by using dollar symbol. So in some of the question papers or expressions, you may get an expression like this with the dollar. So they both are representing what? Exponentiation or power operator. So this you must remember. This was fundamental required for converting an expression from infix to postfix. Now let us convert one expression from infix to postfix. So conversion of expressions from infix to postfix.